Welcome to Kids Kutty Stories. Today's story based on kittens. Let's get into the Kutty story.
Once upon a time, there was a little kitten named Mittens. Mittens lived in a cozy house with her family. She loved to play and explore her surroundings. One day, Mittens wandered into the forest near her house. She saw all kinds of animals she had never seen before, like squirrels, rabbits, and birds. Mittens was fascinated by all the sights and sounds of the forest. As she was exploring, Mittens heard a tiny meowing sound coming from a nearby bush. She cautiously approached the bush and saw a little kitten, no bigger than herself, stuck in a tangle of branches. Mittens didn't hesitate. She jumped into action and started to help the kitten. She carefully unwound the branches, and the kitten was finally free. The kitten was so grateful, she cuddled up to Mittens and wouldn't let go. Mittens knew she had to take the kitten home with her. She carefully carried the kitten back to her house and introduced her to her family. They all fell in love with the kitten and decided to adopt her. From that day on, Mittens and the kitten, now named Socks, were the best of friends. They went on many adventures together and had lots of fun playing and exploring. The end.
Thank you for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe for more stories. Hello everyone, welcome back to Kids Kutty Stories. Let's start our today's Kutty story.
Once upon a time, there was a little bird named Tweety who lived in a tree in the forest. Tweety was always chirping and singing and spreading happiness wherever she went. One day, she met a grumpy old owl who lived in the tree next to hers. The owl complained about everything and never had a kind word to say. Tweety tried her best to cheer up the owl, but nothing seemed to work. She realized that no matter how much she tried to make the owl happy, he just wouldn't change. So, Tweety decided to just focus on spreading happiness and not let the grumpy owl bring her down. She continued to sing and chirp and spread joy wherever she went. The moral of the story is, you can't change others, but you can choose to focus on spreading positivity and happiness in your own life. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel for more Kutty stories. Stay tuned with Kids Kutty Stories.
Welcome to Kids Kutty Stories. Today's story based on Little Girl and the Puppy. Let's get into the Kutty story.
Once upon a time, there was a little puppy named Max. Max lived in a happy home with his family. He loved to play and run in the park. One day, Max went for a walk in the park and saw a little girl sitting on a bench and crying. Max went over to see what was wrong, and the girl told him that she had lost her favorite toy, a teddy bear. Max wanted to help, so he used his nose to search for the teddy bear. He sniffed and sniffed, but he couldn't find it. Max didn't give up though. He kept searching and finally, he found the teddy bear hiding under a bush. Max ran back to the girl with the teddy bear in his mouth. The girl was so happy to see her teddy bear and she hugged Max and thanked him. From that day on, Max and the girl became best friends. They went on many adventures together in the park, and had lots of fun playing and exploring. And the Kutty story has been ended here.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Stay tuned for my next Kutty story. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Kids Kutty Stories. Let's get into our today's Kutty story.
Once upon a time, there was a little bird named Wheat. Tweet lived in a nest in a tree, and loved to sing. He had the sweetest voice in the forest, and all the other animals loved to listen to him. One day, a big storm came to the forest. The wind was howling, and the rain was pouring down. Tweet's nest was getting wet, and he was afraid. He didn't know where to go, or what to do. Just then, he remembered a cozy little birdhouse that he had seen in the forest. He flew over to the birdhouse and knocked on the door. The bird who lived there, Mrs. Finch, answered the door and welcomed Tweet in. Mrs. Finch was very kind, and she gave Tweet a warm and dry place to sleep. Tweet was so grateful, and he promised to repay her kindness by singing her a song every day. And that's exactly what he did. Every morning, Tweet would fly over to Mrs. Finch's birdhouse and sing her a beautiful song. Mrs. Finch was so happy to have Tweet's sweet voice in her life. And the end of the Kutty story.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel for more Kutty stories. Stay tuned with kidsKuttystories. Hello everyone, welcome back to kidsKuttystory. Let's get into our today's Kutty story. Today's story based on Little Girl and Cute Little Cat. Let's get into it.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Lily. She lived in a small house in the countryside with her parents. Lily loved animals and always dreamed of having a pet of her own. One day, as she was walking home from school, she saw a little kitten sitting all alone on the side of the road. The kitten was shivering and looked so sad that Lily couldn't leave her there. Lily picked up the kitten and took her home. She and her parents took care of the kitten and gave her a warm bed to sleep in and plenty of food to eat. The kitten was so grateful that she followed Lily everywhere she went. Lily named the kitten Mittens, and they quickly became the best of friends. Mittens would sit on Lily's lap while she did her homework, and would follow her around the house and play with her. Years went by, and Lily grew up, but she never forgot about her dear friend Mittens. They remained close, and Mittens was always there to comfort Lily when she was feeling sad.
And that's the end of our favorite Kutty story. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe our channel for more Kutty stories.
Welcome back to kidsKuttystories. Today's story based on the 4 animals. Let's get into our today's Kutty story. Once upon a time, in a lush forest, there lived a group of animals who were the best of friends. There was a rabbit named Benny, a squirrel named Sammy, a deer named Dolly, and a bear named Bruno. One day, while they were all playing together, they came across a river that was too wide and too deep for them to cross. They were stuck on one side of the river and couldn't reach the other side, where all their favorite berry bushes were. Benny had an idea and suggested that they all hold hands and form a chain. They did as Benny suggested, and Sammy held hands with Dolly, who held hands with Bruno, and they all reached across the river to help Benny. Benny, being the lightest, was able to walk across their linked hands to the other side of the river. Once on the other side, he picked as many berries as he could carry, and brought them back to his friends. They all feasted on the delicious berries, and thanked Benny for his clever idea. From that day on, they all made sure to help each other whenever they needed it. They continued to be the best of friends, and had many more adventures together. And that's the end of our Kutty story. Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel for more Kutty story.